Some days I wake up after a good night's sleep, drink some water, and get ready for another productive day. Other days, I wake up and choose violence and fly through the city looking for a poor soul to Izuna drop off of a 30-story building. And for those days, there's Rumbleverse. Announced at the Game Awards, Rumbleverse is a 40-player battle royale game that tosses out the usual gun-based combat the genre is known for and replaces it with good old-fashioned wrestling. Instead of searching for weapons and attachments, you'll traverse Grapple City looking for character buffs and special moves as you hunt down other players to be the last person standing. And before you roll your eyes at yet another entry into the already crowded battle royale genre, you should be aware that the developers behind this game are none other than Iron Galaxy. You know, the ones who worked on Killer Instinct from Season 2 onwards and may know a thing or two about fighting games and combat design. Now, full disclosure, I was invited to play a beta test of Rumbleverse earlier in the year that I got to play for maybe all of 5 minutes. Look, I'm very busy. And while I did enjoy my short time with it, it didn't really hook me. But after last week, I'm pretty sure this game's going to ruin my f***ing life. A day after the announcement, Iron Galaxy opened up Rumbleverse for a sort of first look event in which selected players could play the game for as much as they wanted in an 8-hour period. And I intended to maybe play for an hour or two and then get on with my day. I did not get on with my day. I played it for the full 8 hours. To-do list be damned. Rumbleverse is addicting in a way I wasn't quite prepared for, and I fear for my productivity upon its release. Deadlines? Drop-kicked into oblivion. Precious family gatherings? Too busy gathering these super kicks. Grandma Denise's 80th birthday? Grandma these suplexes. Combat feels great and is built around a sort of attack priority system. Weapons beat strikes, strikes beat throws, throws beat blocking, blocking and dodging beats the rest. It's an easy to understand system, and the mind games and creativity that could spawn from it are incredibly exciting. You can feel the risk and rewards of each move at play immediately, and I'm excited to see how gameplay will evolve after the game's official release. But while combat is fun and the centerpiece of the Rumbleverse experience, it was two other factors that really hooked me: movement and player choice. Movement in Rumbleverse is really fun and akin to something like Hulk Ultimate Destruction or Prototype, in which you're super jumping and running around the map with a surprising amount of fluidity. The game is also very vertical, which lends to the speed in which you can traverse an area, as well as allow you to elbow drop an unsuspecting player with the force of 1,000 suns. There's also a lot of player choice in how you approach your character and each match. There are a ton of custom outfits, accessories, and emotes that you can equip to your character, including a reference to the infamous WWE 2K ref glitch that I may have used to an obscene amount. Sorry, Lyric.
The stash! Grab and run! No!
But there's also a variety of choices in how you build your character stats and movesets in each game. As you loot the map, you'll find these protein powders that will either increase your max health, max stamina, or attack damage. The catch is that you can only use 10 of these per game, so maybe one game you want to focus on your stamina to help with late game encounters, or go full glass cannon after ODing on 10 attack powders, looking like a house cat that was left outside a bit too long. You'll also find magazines, and these will allow you to equip up to 2 moves ranging from things like super kicks, Izuna drops, or my personal favorite, the Wreck Shot. There's also choices to be made with your super meter. As you engage in fights or collect stars moving around the map, your super meter will fill. You can activate it to regain health and deliver an obscene amount of damage with a super move, or save it for an instant revive when you get KO'd. TJ combo, anyone? All these choices lead to each encounter being super unique, as well as giving an unusual amount of player freedom that isn't always seen in battle royale games. With all of this, Rumbleverse has a really good chance at attracting all sorts of players from within and outside the fighting game sphere. For examples, you can just look at all the wild moments from my time with it last week, like when Ultra David and myself fought to the death with Lyric commentating.
The defaults, the block, the grab! Oh, shit!
Or Kizzy K forgetting to pack a lunch.
Come on, bro. But not quite enough.
Come on, bro. Oh, no! No, he had chicken! He had chicken! Oh, my God.
Or even when Hanzo Gonzo knew the only way to win was mutually assured destruction.
I can be your hero, baby.
Oh!
This game is going to lend itself to a lot of good times. I think the initial launch trailer didn't really sell the game's best features, and the art style is a bit too on the generic Fortnite train for my taste, but I really think this game has a bright future if it can get players to give it a shot. We'll have to wait till February to see what the future has in store for Rumbleverse, but let me know if you'll give this game a try in the comments below, and I'll hopefully see you soon in Grapple City.